Yes, it is certified that the tribunal will deliver judgment on Friday concerning the pending issue of Shetima's double nomination, certain of which will affect Tinubu, his principal's fate, which was challenged by Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party. Atiku Abubakar legal counsel, who are premising their arguments on the Supreme Court's judgment, which disqualified David Lyon of Bayelsa State, who was disqualified on the premise of his deputy, who had a certificate issue, which upon confirmation the Supreme Court disqualified their candidacy, leading to an outright cancellation of their scheduled swearing-in.
Governor will not be sworn in tomorrow, and justice has been done.
Recall, however, that there has been call from different quarters requesting for Tinubu and Shetima to be disqualified on the basis of Shetima's double nomination, having been that Shetima was a serving senator as at the time he was nominated to be the running mate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
If you like, I can say it again. I'm Betty Baba Ahmed. I'm not taking risks with my safety and with my life. But I'm repeating, swear in anybody who does not meet the constitutional requirements of our country, you are engaging in an unconstitutional act. Mr. President, do not hold that inauguration.
All the same, permit me to play the devil's advocate, assuming the cause of Buhari to not swear in Tinubu is heeded to, as countless suits have been filed in the court that Tinubu should not be sworn in. Who then will be the president of Nigeria come May 29th, when Buhari's tenure will officially come to an end? Anyway, Peter Obi, speaking recently, has stated that Tinubu will most likely be sworn in on May 29th. But he, however, maintained confidence in reclaiming his mandate, citing and recalling how he reclaimed his mandate as governor of Anambra State after 3 years that Chris Ngige was wrongly declared the governor of Anambra State. Some lawyers have, however, argued that if Tinubu is disqualified by the court on the basis of the aforementioned, the Labour Party will withdraw their petition against Tinubu and immediately file a fresh petition against Atiku Abubakar, since the natural thing for the court to do if there was no contention from any other political party will be to withdraw the certificate of return from Tinubu and hand it over to the first runner-up, which happens to be Atiku Abubakar if he, however, won the 25% of the Federal Capital Territory. Unfortunately, Atiku Abubakar will not be expected to expect such, since he also filed in his petition against Tinubu that a winner must win 25% of the votes of the Federal Capital Territory. Others have argued that INEC may be quick to justify their earlier claim that it is not sacrosanct to win 25% of the Federal Capital Territory, thereby declaring Atiku Abubakar to be the winner, but will most definitely face fresh petitions that will likely be a clog in the wheel of progress. The question here remains, what if the court disqualifies Tinubu before the May 29th inauguration and INEC does not hand over the certificate of return to Atiku Abubakar? What then will be the hope of Nigeria, since there will be a power vacuum? The fact remains at this point that the executive will be left with no option than to rely on the provisions of the Constitution, which says that in the absence of the president and the vice president, the Senate president should automatically assume office as the president temporarily until the court makes its final decision. Yes, the drafters of the Constitution obviously had this in mind, as you may need to know that as enshrined in the Constitution, the tenure of the senators does not end the same time with that of the executive, which perhaps was the reason the senators were never sworn into office the same date with the executives. This, however, means that the Senate president will assume office for a period of 3 months if Bola Ahmed Tinubu is disqualified and INEC does not declare the second runner-up, which is Atiku Abubakar, to be the winner of the presidential election, until the tribunal will have to determine the winner of the election within a period not more than 3 months, of which anything beyond that may lead to the conduction of a fresh election. Do well to stick around, as we promise to be here to give you updates on the tribunal. My name is Moses.